Hello everybody, I'm Crown and this is first episode of Crown the NHL. This will be a topic based and all different segments and different stuff I can come up with. So with further ado, I introduce you to this first segment, that is the topics. I will have 3 to 4 topics every episode, and this will be the first one. Patrick Marleau. Leader of the NHL with 9 goals in 5 games is great. And he's a 33-year-old, 6'2", and he have played his whole life for San Jose, or not life, but NHL career, we'll put it that way. And since the lockout ended and he came to the NHL, he have just now in the beginning of the season have had a magic touch with his stick. Obviously he can do it really well with his puck handling skills and shot before, but everyone thinks maybe San Jose ain't there anymore, but he and Thornton have proven that they can do it and will keep on doing it. Now for the next team that's going great. Isn't that right, Capitals fans? Obviously Wojtek Wolski and all those other players are great signings. I may have a hint of sarcasm there because honestly I think they have themselves to blame when I got rid of Bruce Boudreau and got Dale Hunter instead. They did goodish, but when Dale Hunter left last year and now they got say Adamo, and to clear things up and start making them become a well-rounded team that lacks offensive skills at the moment, I feel. I'm in the deepest core feel like it's boring as hell to watch Capitals. And that's just my opinion, because I've tried watching them, but it's just sad. I'm sorry, but it's really sad to watch them. And with the signing before this season, I'm saving Wolski because he didn't take a place in Rangers. And that's a player that's going to make it for the Washington Capitals. Streak. They really need a great streak of at least 6-7 games. So they can build up that confidence again, because it's not fun watching them. I'm sorry, but one win ain't gonna cut it. Topic number 3. The New York Rangers. Which everyone, everywhere, pegs as the Stanley Cup champions. Because now they got Nash. Will that be enough to that really good team? Will the injury last night to Callahan do anything to it? It's really interesting to see Rangers, because from the beginning of the season they didn't have an easy start, that's what I say, with meeting Boston twice and Pittsburgh. They're really good teams for reasons that they have had Stanley Cup wins. So with that said, I don't think my honest feeling is that I don't think they're gonna do it. I can't describe my reasons, but I just feel like this is not the season they do it, even though they have all the rights to do it, all the players, everything going for them, have a great goalie, great coach. There's nothing wrong with this team. The only thing is injuries, because you can see what happened to the Panthers. They are broken up and slaughtered every game. But more to that later. And I honestly don't want to say more about Rangers, but I honestly want to hear anyone's opinions to what you think about it. Because who are you wanting to win, or do you think Rangers can do it? Feel free, comment away. So, fourth and final topic. Who do I predict will make it into the conference finals and then also the Stanley Cup final and the winner there? I will take the Western Conference first because I have already admitted that I believe San Jose is gonna win the whole thing. So obviously they're gonna be in that conference final and they are going to beat St. Louis. I know Chicago and all that is great at the moment, but I peg them. I certainly don't hope the Kings again. I'm sorry, but okay, I can hope the Kings, but there bloody damn better be someone to step up and challenge them, because that playoff run last year, after the Pittsburgh-Philadelphia game, I tried to watch many of, but no. The first round was fun. None of the other rounds I thought on either Eastern or Western side was fun, honestly. But hey, maybe Kings repeat. What do I know? I'm just a simple guy pretending to know something. So, on the other side, I picked Ottawa against Boston. So I pegged that the Rangers wouldn't even go there. I think actually Ottawa will beat the Rangers before that, I think. Because I get a feeling Ottawa will beat Rangers. That's my prediction to that. And also, I think Ottawa in the end will beat the Boston Bruins. Maybe not so predictable. I could see Boston go. Reason why I haven't said something like Pittsburgh is because I don't know what it is, but I don't get the feeling when I watch them that they gonna do it. Same thing with Rangers. Are they gonna do it? Maybe longer in the season I will eat up my words and see the Pittsburgh and Rangers being juggernauts of some kind. Over to my next segment, and that is my top 5 of this week. Number 5, New Jersey Devils. You may wonder why I would pick someone that's not even on the top 5 in the overall standings, but I feel like with Parisi gone and with everything happened with the Kovalchuk thing, where he said he wanted to stay in St. Petersburg, but he have proved such a professional, in my opinion, what I have seen so far. I don't watch Devils every match, but I've watched as much as I can from it's obviously 30 teams. It's hard to keep up with everyone. But he played as usual. And also everyone stepping up and not making the loss of Parisi that hard that it could have been. Because before the season, when Parisi was injured the whole season, they played like shit. And everyone will agree about that. Plus Brodeur was injured on and off that year also. So, I'm just gonna say it's a great start they have had, and I hope them all the best luck, because losing a captain ain't easy, but they have managed it so far, and only 9 goals they have dropped, which is the least in the NHL so far. Number 4, Boston Bruins. Boston, I'm just gonna say Boston Bruins is Boston Bruins. Great team, great coach, great players. I mean, and Tuukka Rask have proven so far, without any help of Tim Thomas, that he can do it, which I don't have seen any reason so far this season that pegged it any other way. But I'm gonna admit I'm not the biggest fan of Bruins. I don't know why that is. They have great players, they have a great chemistry, often fun hockey, but I don't know. Maybe I'm losing something, but I've never really... I have the same feeling about Pittsburgh Penguins too. Those two teams are... I have hard gripping onto them and really enjoying them when I see them. But hey, that's just my opinion. But I won't say more about Boston because I don't have anything more to add to it. Okay, number 3, Tampa Bay Lightning, which is the team, I'm gonna admit directly, is the team that have been most fun for me to watch this season, and they have scored the most goals, so another reason why. I mean, it's so fun to see them. The chemistry with Stamkos and Stanley and Vinila Cavalier being good, great defense, working good with a solid goaltender thus far, Anders Lindbeck, or Lindbach as you Americans call him. So overall, it's just been, they're working so well together, and the rookie Corey Conacher have really impressed me, and I think he impressed most of people. I'm just gonna say it's a hell of joy to watch the Tampa Bay Lightning. If you only love to watch NHL as a whole like I do, Tampa Bay is, I promise you, you won't be disappointed by their games. Hopefully they can meet, we can see them against the tougher teams again to see how much they can do it this season. Number 2, Chicago Blackhawks. Well, the 6-0. What else? And also the biggest thing, Corey Crawford. With that last season and now coming back and really wanting to prove that he still got that what he showed in the first season he played. I never doubted Corey Crawford. I'm gonna be honest. I really think he could have it, but he just made so simple mistake last season. It must be everyone thought he could escape the sophomore jinx, but apparently he couldn't, which surprised me a lot. But also Chicago didn't, well, I remember, play that well like they have done this season. Everyone is contributing, and now when they should have put up Boland in an more offensive role earlier, because he have proven that he's such an all-round player, even though I know many hate him for comments he may do. He's a great player anyway. So, can Chicago be a team that makes it all the way to? They can. But I'm gonna... next season, I think they can go back and do it again, but I'm gonna think they at least get to conference finals next year. But that can all change with maybe Edmonton's youth start to slaughter everyone, even though they're playing quite good at the moments too, but I would actually say it's not that good if that team isn't ready for a Stanley Cup final or Stanley Cup win for that reason. But who knows? Maybe it sounds strange that someone wouldn't be ready for a win, but it has been proven before that teams that win young maybe aren't ready for all the people saying, oh, now they're gonna be up there every season. They may go to Stanley Cup, but that doesn't mean that they can hold the expectations everyone wants from them. And now for the number one winner. Yay, they won a prize! It's San Jose. Which I couldn't have guessed that. I didn't know. But San Jose, I take them over Chicago just because I didn't, after these games, I pegged them as the Stanley Cup winners because I didn't think they would have it in them. Just as I don't think Vancouver have it in them either. But San Jose and Vancouver, this is the final season for them, or the great players of those teams won't do it. I think the Sedins in Vancouver have to do it by themselves if they want it to happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But San Jose, on the other hand, with the lockout, many of the players went over to Europe, did great. Now they come back and proven directly how good they can be, and I stand by my statement. I would do it all season, even though if they got 6 lost in a row after this one, I will stick by them because I honestly believe. Do you believe? I don't think so. You're gonna pick Rangers. Who wouldn't? It's an easy pick. Oh, I picked the Rangers. Oh, did you? How did you come up with that theory? Because they got Nash, they got Gaborik, they got Richards, they got Henrik Lundqvist in goal, they have Mark Stahl, then Girardi. I mean, you could ramble up all the players and they're like maybe a Callahan for a few weeks, and that isn't good for that team. But how San Jose we never came out to be a Rangers thing, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, and my two losers for this week is obviously Florida and Washington. Washington I don't really want to talk that more about, I mean, all the other years you think, when you think Capitals for me, is Backstrom passes to Ovechkin, Ovechkin scores! And now it's Backstrom and it's intercepted, or Ovechkin gets into the zone and he misses. Oh, he has scored 1 goal at least. And before that goal, Brisgalov was tied with him for points. I mean, I don't think Ovechkin is over. I just don't think the other players other than Backstrom and Ovechkin, I mean, they need... I thought Ribeiro, good pronunciation, would do it. He have gone good, but it hasn't been enough, I feel. I mean, I take your point with Wolski. He have done great. Don't take. I mean, he have done great so far on his capabilities, but I don't think that. I think they need better players than that if they want to even get to the playoffs. So, and Florida Panthers, their injuries and loss of players getting out. I mean, they're obviously they can't come from under this season as they were. Nobody believed them last season, and now everyone knows what they're capable of, and which makes it Florida kind of have the sophomore rings all over them, plus tough players to be gone. Weiss, Bergenheim, Gok, one more player, but Versteeg, I think, also. That's really tough for a team that doesn't have that much depth yet. So, Florida Panthers, it's early in the season, but they're looking like a train wreck so far. But maybe if the injuries subside and they get the players back, they can go on a steamrolling trip to top. Maybe, I don't know. Because that was the end of the show, guys, and I must say this is probably more of a train wreck, this first episode, but honestly, bear with me, it's my first episode and I will be more read up next time. And so with that said, you can follow me on Twitter at MarkonStory, or just send me a message on the YouTube channel if there's something special you want to ask me where you can't ask me in the comments. The easiest thing is just follow me on Twitter, because I usually watch the game and watch the games I watch and then comment on those things, because why the hell not? It's fun. It's a way to have your time spended, as I would say. So, with that said, thank you all for watching. If you have watched this far, please like and comment everything, because I will obviously become better and better, and I apologize that I'm not like the professionals yet, but it's a start and it's my opinions, and thank you all. Have a great evening, morning, wherever you're from. Good night.